do you ever have one of those situations where, when it comes to certain things in the world, you're always like, okay, well, this is something new. This is a study. You got to vet this carefully. You got to vet your sources. You got to read different things before this is conclusive. But then you see something where you just go, I need to believe this, and anything that contradicts this is wrong. And you just want to, because you're like, I want this to be so true, so bad. Like when they were talking about how pot might help with COVID, I was like, I really want to believe this. I really want to believe this. I know it's just one study so far, but it sounds great, and anything that contradicts it, I'm not going to like them. I'm just not going to like them. Not going to want to hear it. But check this out. This falls into that category for me. Researchers say upside down cosmic ray shower may be evidence of a parallel universe. Yes. How about that?
I'm in.
I am so in. All right. So the researchers were perplexed by a fountain of high energy particles erupting from the ice in Antarctica at NASA's Antarctic Impulsive Transient Antenna, which is nicknamed Anita. See what they did there? That's pretty cool. The phenomenon detected is in pretty strong tension with the standard model of physics. University of Hawaii physics and astronomy professor Peter Gorham said in 2018, these high energy particles arrive from space, but cannot pass through the solid mass of Earth. Yet, instead of detecting these particles coming from space or reflecting off the ice, Anita has found them coming up from the ice. Low energy neutrinos, per new scientists, can pass through solid matter like the Earth, but that's not the case with high energy neutrinos. I think I kind of understood everything I just read. Like I understood it just enough. I think basically what they're saying is, so it's supposed to happen this way in relation to the Earth, but it didn't. We don't exactly know why, but yes, it is possible that means we might have a parallel universe.
Yeah, I'm in. All I needed to do was read the title, and I was like, I'm in.
Like, sold. We found it.
Whatever. Yeah, I'll take high energy neutrinos before I work out or whatever. I don't care. Like, let's get the parallel universe cooking.
Let's get this parallel universe donezo. Let's get that. They can have all the neutrinos they want there.
Because what if there's like a parallel universe where there's an actual Earth and we're all our counterparts are there, but it's this like peaceful, loving Earth where we work together and there's no greed or war or guns, or where they just were like, what? You kill people because you're scared? What? You start wars for oil? What would you do that? Like, what? Huh? Like,
yeah, I mean,
amazing place.
It does sound amazing. I bet the rent prices are ridiculous, though. I bet it's like, I mean, it's gonna be higher than San Francisco out there.
Might just be this socialist utopia, though. Just like, what do you mean you got to pay rent? No, everyone's taken care of. What do you mean? Huh?
Oh, that'd be pretty cool.
You guys abuse children? Why would you do that? What the hell?
What is a job? What is a job? What is this thing you speak of?
What's a job? For the greater good. What do you mean?
Yeah.
Homeless. You have people live on the street? Do they choose that? Like, why? What? What you bombs? What are bombs? Oh my God. Like, could you imagine if we just got there and it's like, oh no, we're the evil alternative universe. Like,
well, it'd be kind of nuts if they were worse. Like what if they were even worse, where like you get there and they're just like, yeah, we just did away with weekends. We don't, yeah, you work 7 days.
We just did away with weekends.
We don't do that anymore. Child labor laws, we got rid of that too. I don't know why you guys started going backwards in the 20s. You had it right a while ago.
Yeah, put the kids in coal mines. It's better for society.
They don't have school or anything. It's just like everyone just works, and they pedal these bicycles that feed some kind of grid, and that's all they do.
So this alternative universe, in your view, is just some dystopian nightmare.
Well, no, I don't know what. I mean, I'd like to think it was something better. I mean, I hope it's the opposite. But you kind of wonder, like, well, what if? Like, what if it was even worse? What if you didn't know, but you had to make the judgment call on whether you go or not? What if it's like, we don't know what this parallel universe is? Maybe it's utopian bliss. Like, maybe they're light years, like they're so much more advanced than we are, and they're going to have this amazing thing. Or maybe it's going to be a dystopian nightmare. But you got to make a choice, and once you choose, it's permanent. You can't go back.
Wow.
Would you do it?
Boy, that's a great question, because you'd be like, well, if it's horrible the whole time there, you'd be like, man, I could be back doing this thing.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I see America collapsing and everything collapsing here. So I'd probably roll the dice and go.
You'd roll the dice and go?
Yeah.
They didn't have movies.
I mean, the worst thing for me is if there was no surfing. But if there's a planet, if it's a parallel universe, that means it has a planet with Earth's atmosphere.
What if it was like a dystopian thing and you went anyway, and they didn't have surfing, but it's only because nobody thought of it yet?
That's
and
what I'm
like
thinking.
Now you have this mission where you're like, well, I'm going to bring world peace through surfing.
And then I just spend the rest of my life is surfing and teaching on everyone to surf, and I save that planet with a surfboard. That'd be fantastic.
So really, it's win-win for you. See, I'm not so sure if I'd go to this society or not, because I wouldn't be able to teach other people how to surf. I only did it once or twice myself, so I'm a novice.
A novice? I've never heard novice pronounced that way, Ron. Have I been doing it wrong this whole time?
No. You've totally been doing it right. No, that's yeah. No, that's me. That's me. But
you pronounce it pandemic? Is that how you pronounce what's going on?
Yeah, isn't that what everyone says? Why have I been getting weird looks in conversation every Zoom meeting I've had with my family?
When's this pandemic gonna end?
I always say that. I'm like, when's the pandemic gonna end? And then like everyone's sort of, they were all looking around like, is someone gonna tell them? I thought I had something on my face.
Nobody's told you. No one's told
me.
For 2 months.
No one's told me. For the longest time, I thought it was catvid too. I was like, why do they call it? Sounds like something nice when they say it that way. Why do they call it that? Catvid. Yeah. That's like something I watch to see some
19
to see some furry loved ones. They're making out like this is a bad thing.
Catvid 19 sounds like some sort of cat AI that's just like a superior being that can talk to you, which is what you would want this parallel universe to be, right? Ruled by cats.
If it was ruled by cats, that would be I mean, yeah, it might be if all of the cats ruled, it might be a bit individualistic though. That's the only problem. You know, cats, they kind of like, but they also, they domesticated themselves. So to an extent, cats are very communal and, but yeah, I don't know what would happen if they ruled a society. But, I mean, I don't know. I want to believe that it's totally possible there's a parallel universe. I mean, one thing I for sure believe, and we've talked about this a lot in the car, because why not? We're for sure not alone in this world. Like in the universe, like there's for sure something else. Like there's gotta be.
There's no way we're the smartest creatures in the universe. We are I mean, look, Earth is the trailer park of like the galaxy. Like smart beings have come by here and gone, wow, these people just keep blowing it. They're going in reverse. They're not evolving. We got to go. Like they're just.
I think so too. I mean, that's the thing I really want to believe. And, you know, again, this is just like a personal like hope, but I want to believe like there's way more advanced societies out there. And the big, like, and some of them know about each other, and some of them have cross-pollinated and collaborated. And the barrier to entry is you got to eliminate war. Once you've figured out how to have no more war, then they approach you and they're like, all right, you're in the club now, the Universe Club, which is a cool club, I'd imagine.
There's these enlightened beings and they've come across our planet the way we have found like some indigenous tribe in the Amazon that's had no human contact, you know, that throws spears at planes, you know, like that's how we are viewed by intelligent life in the universe. It has to be. They got to, these people are idiots. It's like they're burning these things and these resources that they know they need breathable air and drinkable water to survive, and yet they keep. It's just like, wow, they're so dumb. They're so dumb. They kill each other, and they need guns, and oh my God, this is horrible.
They're amidst a pandemic, and what are they doing? They're all watching a series about a guy that has tigers. All right, we're gonna give them another 10 years before we check in again.
Yeah.
Who knows what they'll be doing by then?
Yeah, maybe they'll wipe each other out, and then we can come back and like take this planet and make it habitable for reasonable beings.
Then we'll have more space to go surfing because we figured that one out. They got this.
Get your news on with Ron. Don't you want to know what's going on? We're getting our news on today. Get your news on with Ron. Don't you want to know what's going on? We're getting our news on today. Yeah, yeah, yeah. You can tweet me an article at Ron Placone. We'll go through it together and make it our own. Get your